Kitana Prime earlier today, and he was 100% convinced that Biohazard was going to be going towards Starfire, which is one of his tournament characters, and was ready to go with one of his own characters kind of in response. But it looks like Biohazard starting off with Bane, the character that put him on the map. Kitana Prime responding with that Harley Quinn. Now KP, one of those players that really does like to play multiple characters, very similar to Biohazard, but I feel like it's going to be matchup dependent. We can see Harley Quinn right now because he really wants that full screen game, the ability to keep Bane as far away as possible, because the second Bane closes in the space, well, you can see exactly why that's the case. Yeah. And then Biohazard baiting the interactive wall, but Kitana Prime responding with the air escape, clean punish on the uppercut. Now he has corner of his own, do some nice damage here. Freestand? No, he goes for the hyena setup. Best case scenario was allowing the hyena to connect, so there was no mix-up there. Going in for the Venom upper, meter burn for extra damage, but the wake-up attack is not respected. It's going to be trying to anti-air, but the neutral jump is going to see to that one. Very back and forth first life bar of the series so far. Both players playing around the air escape really well. He has neutral jumps to bait. Very clean play so far. And the Bane bomb, that's going to be a returned life bar. Very even still early on. I think we can expect nothing more from these guys. Seeing Kitana Prime in the top 8 is highly, highly respectable. Here to mostly commentate, but he's just so godlike. It really is. Then Biohazard is no stranger to top 8, especially with this season of the IPS. You heard Biohazard went straight up to 2 levels of Venom. Gets opened up though. Gave it a little bit of extra time to actually confirm it into the cartwheel, guaranteeing the full combo. Wake up is going to go straight through the hyena, but it's not enough. We're going to see a full combo punish now, coming through for KP. And this is complete KP right now, but there we go. The wake up, the armor comes through for Biohazard. Playing the position, and there is the super amazing reaction from Kitana Prime. That's going to take the first game. I must say, Kitana Prime making some brave reads, but it's paying off so far. It's so hard to sit in the face of a Bane player, especially of Biohazard's caliber, and make those decisions, right? You're going to sit there and block on his wake up to bait the uppercut. You might get grabbed, but you make that big decision. Kitana Prime consistently is just following through with his confidence. I mean, super moves, they're going to have armor, and armor means you can power through gaps. Bane actually has quite a few gaps throughout the Venom. It's just the armor is not very prominent, so he's very rarely going to get punished for going for those options. There's that down one challenge on the jump in. Kitana Prime realizing that splash connected really high up. Was able to get the poke in. Now Kitana Prime now very much on the back seat. Gets an opportunity here. Big opening. Obviously it's debuff, so that's going to be some extra damage. Look at that return damage from Kitana Prime and combos off the hyena. There's no way Bio was going to go for a wake up a second time, so we're going to either play Doctor, meter burn for the extra damage, and the damage ticking over time might even cause the grab to kill. Does it finish it? Yes, it does. What a return for Kitana Prime, who was almost down an entire life bar, but able to bring it back almost just as fast. Down one into the cartwheel, a full combo again. What is going on with Kitana Prime? He's just playing absolutely out of his mind. The neutral jump. Connect. Oh, and there is the return. Biohazard still showing signs of life, 100% still in the game. Well, it's all about screen positioning. The second Bane can make sure he keeps you in the corner. That's really going to be his playground. The second you pop the Venom, you can armor those options. The wake-up attack option that Harley has, the tantrum, it is a single-hitting wake-up, but that time it's not going to be going straight through. The down one, using the invincibility and a punish. Oh, again. Amazing. Kitana Prime, that quick juggle. Keeping this as unclashable as physically possible, knowing that Biohazard at any moment now could lose the game. Hyena. Chip damage. Yep, free jump in. Accidental wrong, up shot. Tries to go in for the meter burn back 3, chasing it down with the overhead. Oh my word, the down 2 whiffs. That's 2 levels of Venom pop. Biohazard going in, and there we go. Another clean game. Kitana Prime is not afraid. But you can see the stress, right? The concentration. Kitana Prime absolutely locked in, but you know he wants this. He's played out of his mind all weekend, and he can taste winners finals. One more win on Biohazard, and he's going to be there. Winners finals. Now the thing is, normally you see Starfire get picked because I need to keep this person away. Harley, even though she's not the greatest character in the game, has a unique property where she has what's almost like a hit scan projectile. Her gunshots are so fast, there is no way she's not going to at least trade. So Starfire, even though she's got wonderful projectiles for herself, Harley will always check them with the gunshots. But the one thing, even though Harley Quinn might have like super fast projectiles that are, they're going to be trading, they don't do most damage. Very good. The knowledge, Kitana Prime, he is not holding anything back. He came here to play. Wow, wake up as well, powering through the Tamaranian charge. That's going to be some interesting knowledge for KP throughout the rest of the game. That was a wake-up mid-range Stardust. I don't think that's what Biohazard wanted. I think he's showing signs of not being super composed. We see the trait coming through, massive chip damage on block, have to watch out. There's the environment traction as well, getting a knockdown situation. The cluster's well spaced. And now we might see a comeback here from Bio. See Kitana Prime tried to uppercut that before, but a little bit too slow. Now Biohazard even things out. Kitana Prime still very much potentially could take this life bar, but this is what Starfire wants to set out, that neutral control. Kitana Prime being tricky. But this is why I wasn't too worried about the matchup we were about to see. The gunshots being so fast means it's not really going to be a complete fair game. for Starfire from full screen. She's got to respect things.
Question is, how does he play the rest of the life bar?
Oh, what a shot!
Amazing anti-air into a combo, drops it, but still. Oh, still has him in the corner.
Yeah, can't whiff punish the back three. That's really unfortunate. Caught on the magical end of that interaction. Neutral jump punch on the wake up. Good read, but no punish.
Oh, well, another opportunity. Kitana Prime is getting so much mileage, keeping it unclashable. And then cross up!
Watch out for the charge. We're going to see the trait spent for extra damage. About half that trait's going to be gone now, though. The second that disappears, KP is going to be able to trade some of those projectiles.
This is make or break right now. Biohazard desperately needs to take this game. Whip! But there we go. The meter burn roll from full screen. Kitana Prime, one step ahead.
I mean, this is a couple of shots away with the jump in. Tamarain charge going to connect, having to clash. He's going to take damage now, but he just can't afford the finish and the full screen positioning.
This is such a tense situation. This is not an ideal clash, but he has no choice. He's going to deal some damage. Kitana Prime now on that pixel. And there we go. The charge, so hard to avoid. Biohazard has a game on the board. Now, here's the question. Kitana Prime, he does have Wonder Woman as well. Does he go to Wonder Woman? Because that wasn't really a super dominant game.
Yeah, he's gone for the rematch, and I was just about to say, I do like the choice to go for Harley in this matchup. I feel like Wonder Woman's just going to get abused from full screen. It's going to be difficult for her to close in the space. At least, at all angles of the screen, Harley Quinn can challenge.
Especially with that jump arc, right? Kitana Prime, he can make himself very annoying to deal with. Attack at ranges that Starfire kind of isn't typically used to having to deal with. However, here, Biohazard still has the life lead, slowly but surely kind of keeping it going.
That 2-3, I think, can be an underratedly good string sometimes. You don't see it all that often because very rarely does Starfire want to be anywhere near you point blank.
Oh, interruption, Kitana Prime. Not afraid to show that knowledge.
If you're going to be a character specialist and really kind of go in for Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman, you know, she's such a unique character, you kind of need to know those nitty-gritty details. The hair whip using the invincibility of the wake-up. It is a fantastic wake-up attack, we can't forget that.
Okay, Biohazard now. That's a strong lead if ever I've seen one. Kitana Prime very much has his work cut out for him to win this game now. But we have said that a lot over the weekend. Kitana Prime found himself behind, but then comes out with this full life sequences out of nowhere over and over again. I've no doubt he could do it again, but he's going to have to do it now.
Instant jump one. Unfortunately, we can't get the full combo. Wow. These little mistakes that KP is now starting to make in terms of dropping combos, it's going to really sort of bite him later in the match, I feel, because you can't leave damage on the table against Starfire.
But this is
run away with it.
But this is why Starfire is so popular right now, right? That neutral control, the chip damage, the meter build, the aggravation factor to deal with in that kind of space. And Biohazard now has it. And then, of course, the long-range back three as well. So much utility.
Bio's not going to be too worried about the fact that he doesn't have bar here, though. If you just look at the divide in health, all it's going to take is one bar built, and the chip and damage alone is going to be more than sufficient to put KP in a terrible position.
Okay, there we go. Nice interaction. Kitana Prime, he does have Bio back to the corner. He could potentially make it work, but he has to be very careful not to take too much damage in the process. Uh-oh. Even little chunks like that. Oh, where did that even hit?
I'm not even sure KP knows. Maybe Bio didn't even know that. Neutral jump. Very ambiguous indeed. But the forward two string is going to come in strong. And KP now in a very difficult position, Mustard. What does he do here, do you reckon?
Oh, he's gone back to player select. Wonder Woman, that's going to be the adjustment. He is going for a different matchup now. So this is make or break. Kitana Prime had such a strong lead, up 2 games so quickly, but Biohazard swiftly going to Starfire and now has tied things up. We're on the verge of a reverse 3-0.
We very nearly saw a 3-0 from KP.
Exactly.
He was looking so good in that first match as Harley, but I feel like the download came on quite quick with Starfire, and that's why we've seen the character change. He wants to kind of refresh things a little bit, go in with a new set of tools. Oh, feels like we've lost the game feed. We'll find out what's happening here. It doesn't sound like anything's taking place.
Yeah, of course. Unfortunately, we don't have game sound either. Oh, actually, I believe the players lost it as well. They did pause in place.
I'm assuming that might just been like a monitor pause.
Fortunately, whenever any kind of technical issue like that happens, if it happens at the start of the match, it's not the end of the world to restart match. That's what we're going to do.
Sorry about that, folks, but we are just going to be going straight into this match as if nothing happened.
Okay, but there's the first hit now going to a Biohazard, so it seems actually. But Kitana Prime getting the first chunk of damage. There's going to be a lot of walking forward. I like that answer to the Stardust. I wonder if you parry the first hit of the burst, does it parry them all?
I can't say I know, to be fair. You don't see this matchup very often.
Wonder Woman, not a super popular character, but in the hands of those that have been using her a while, like Kitana Prime, you'll be seeing the knowledge. But you can see the patience, Wonder Woman known for that kind of footsie control, the long-range normals.
The range on the down 2 as well. Right, full combo. KP, he needs to make sure his execution is airtight right now. Nice bait on the back 3. Oh, the jump 3 to down 2 challenge.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to challenge the anti-air there. Biohazard, at the very least, managing to get out of the corner, back to the mid-screen. There's the hit confirmed, full combo from Kitana Prime. Background bounce comes through too. Damage extension.
If you do land a shield bash on the magical end of it, catching the late active frames, it is going to be more plus on block than it otherwise would be. A great choice for KP there. Close clusters, but the read from Bio. It's match point, but KP is totally in this.
No, absolutely. This is by no means down and out. And there we go, interactable, 10 points of life. And there's the shield, counter challenge. This is going to be it. This is match point for both players now. Kitana Prime, he does have the screen advantage.
KP's objective, keep him in the corner. Biohazard's goal, get the hell out of there. And there's the Tamaranian charge, unfortunately not scouted out. She has so many wake-up options. It really is a mix-up of which one is coming. The early jump 3 to crush the down 2, making all the right decisions, but doesn't confirm the shield.
Oh, that's a big jump in. Doesn't get a huge amount of damage, but gets a little bit.
This is still so even. They're both on practically 700 points of health. Bio has to respect the shield toss from this range. And yeah, Trey, the patience. Cluster's not going to connect, so no chip here.
Ooh. Okay, max range shield. Wow, Kitana Prime with the spacing.
Oh, the air-to-air. Not allowing a clash. Wake up. No respect. Look how much damage that does.
That was a respectable chunk into a throw. The absolute respect being shown by Biohazard, and Kitana Prime is making him pay for it.
Plus frames, watch out. The late jump in. This could be the moment. Taking the plus frames before 3. No, establishing respect. Biohazard's now. It's his goal. No! Just like that, he parries the Stardust, but so close. He can't block anything now, and the full screen charge.
Biohazard bets it all on the last minute Tamaranian charge.